Arsenal, that fan base kicked Emery out. Like Emery had Arsenal in a much better place,
Yeah.
and they just didn't like it. So he got booted. How amazing would it be if Arsenal lose the title to Villa and Emery this year?
That'd be pretty fun.
Hey everybody, we are back for episode 31. This is a full-on EPL podcast for today. So, hey, it's Shaun,
Even
or Stephen, wherever
whichever
he's
direction.
at. I know when I edit it, I could possibly make it do this, but watch, you're going to be over here. So it's fine.
Yeah. It's not worth it to take
No,
the time.
not
Yeah,
absolutely not.
Paul's still not joining us on this one. But life happens. Sometimes you got to take care of stuff.
Yeah.
But
A few things. Yep.
But yeah,
That'd be
so
great though.
we can touch on his, out of all the, games that we had this weekend, between Everton, Chelsea, and Man U, we got 1 point, and that came from Chelsea. And of course, he's not here to talk about it, but yeah, I was, whenever because they played Saturday at 6:30, right?
Mm-hmm.
I remember, I was texting him, and he's like, I'm already at the soccer fields at 7:30. So, it's like, it doesn't matter what happens. Like, he doesn't ever get a chance to watch that game live, but he's
No.
like, Newcastle's already down 2-0 or 2-0, and Chelsea comes back and ties it and gets the point and everything. So, good for them. They moved into the top 4, right?
Top 4, and they've hovered around or stayed at top 4 for quite a bit.
Yeah.
Villa actually took over. Oh no, so Villa's still there. We could have lessened that for them, and then Chelsea actually plays Villa this coming weekend, but we didn't. So no, I mean, good on Chelsea to have that resilience to come back from 2-0 down.
I mean, it's a huge difference. It's a point,
And Newcastle's definitely, they have had a stretch of games they are doing very well. They're in form. So to have that is good on them for sure.
Yeah. So,
I actually watched
Villa and Man City, though. They won 5 in a row at least. I don't know how many. I don't know how many Man City has, but just the last 5 that they've won 5.
Villa has won. So the win yesterday capped off. It's 10 games in total. So they've added cup games to that. First time since 1905, Villa has won 10 matches in a row.
Man, that's wild. That's wild.
I wonder what that's like.
I know, right? So then
I got to watch your game. I watched a decent amount of it.
Yeah.
I watched all second half. Y'all just can't. You offer nothing going forward.
Yeah. Well, in the first half of the match, the defensively, we're still really good defensively, but the handball that O'Brien, like, what was he? If you
I didn't see that. I didn't see the handball.
You didn't get to see that, like it's a corner kick, and O'Brien goes up with his hands, both hands up in the air, and hits the ball on a corner. Yeah, you got so O'Brien, like, and it's just like, and everybody's like, what? Like, they went back, they didn't call it on the field. They went back into VAR and reviewed it, and it was an obvious, like, what are you doing moment. And so they scored on the penalty, and that was the only goal of the game. And
yeah, almost. I mean, you guys, did they talk about I don't think I remember this. In the 58th minute, there was a shout for Everton to get a penalty.
Yeah.
Looks like Onana definitely got kicked pretty good.
He kicked. Yeah, he kicked. Was it Barry that he kicked?
That's what it was. Barry. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. So he got kicked, and yeah, I was kind of surprised that wasn't a foul. With a penalty, in the box there, but there were a couple different ones that I was kind of confused on as to why they weren't called. But yeah, that was just one that was a blatant. Like, if they hadn't called that a handball after VAR looked at it, then everyone would have been like, "What is a handball?" Because that looked like an obvious, like, he just, O'Brien just with Everton just jumped up, and instead of using his head, he used his hands, and you're like, "What?" But
Oh, they actually have the. Oh, that's how. Why is this so difficult to look for just one
to look for
handling
one,
video?
yeah, exactly. I don't know. That's one of the
Oh,
frustrating things.
that.
Yeah, yeah. So,
Um. Uh.
like, what are you doing in that situation? Like, that you have your hands up on a corner like that.
Yeah, I don't understand that logic.
Yeah,
That's really bad. I would love to get the players like what his reaction was and what he was saying. I don't
yeah,
know. I don't
yeah.
know why you
I don't
jump like
either.
that.
But
That's
yeah, so
poor.
so that was a handball. They got a penalty kick off of it, and scored it, and that was the only goal of the game. Against Arsenal, which is number one on the league. So, um, I think I predicted a loss. But overall defensively seemed decent. What do you think about the second half of the game? It wasn't. I mean,
Uh,
like you said, we don't.
Arsenal shows. Yeah, to me, Arsenal like they had moments of like, oh, like, because Trossard hit the post
Yeah,
twice.
yeah, two posts.
Um,
Yeah,
but the issue isn't like, oh, Arsenal's this great team going forward. Y'all just have nothing. Like y'all can't like even United, and we'll get into it, but like we at least keep possession in for the most part and play well and look like there's moments of like, oh, okay, there's something here.
yeah, yeah,
Watching Everton, it looked like just an absolute struggle for you guys to move the ball up the field. And I don't know if that's formation, if that's just the players you guys have. Because Drewsbury Hall's out. I didn't see him. Was he out?
yeah. He's hurt. Yeah, he's hurt. He's out
Okay.
at least through January.
Was it a hamstring?
I think so.
Oh
I think
gosh.
that's what
Okay,
they're
yeah.
telling me.
So I mean having him that drops you guys off a decent amount.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah.
so
Not yeah. Not having
it
him
was
is a huge.
yes. And Grealish, look, because of that, I don't know. Drewsbury is the one who usually brings in Grealish into the games, and he looked very isolated that game. Very
Well,
isolated.
I felt like that a lot of times whenever we get the push up, then they would just double team him, and he didn't have anybody that he could rely on to step into that
You
spot.
he has Barry or Beto up top, like who you still offer you guys nothing. We've
Yeah,
said this for a while now, and it's just that's a position almost like you guys need two. You need a good central midfielder and you need a good number 9
yeah,
going forward.
yeah,
You get that, I think you're a decent squad. I do. Your defense is fine. You have a good goalkeeper. You have the talent. It's just there's just some things I think Moyes is being strapped a little bit.
yeah.
But
Seem to be hanging around, 10 to 15. Can't seem to break into that top 10, consistently and stuff. Um, but
I mean,
but you know,
you're only a win off of 6th.
yeah, yeah,
I mean, you're not far off. Good stretch of games, good stretch of wins. You get 3 or 4 wins on the bounce, and all of a sudden you're Europa or Conference League easily to end the season.
yeah.
So
So yeah, so looking forward, we got Burnley coming up on Saturday. Um, you would think
there's your win.
yeah, you'd think we should be able to get those 3 points there. Um, when it comes to how everything's sitting and everything. So that's a hope. Hope we can get there. Burnley is, you know, sitting at 11 points. They've lost 4 of the last 5. You know,
Yep.
surely we can get 3 points on that one. So, I don't know.
Yep.
I'm just looking at that. I'd probably say, if we can get any kind of movement up front, maybe we can get, like a 2-0 win if we can
I can see
actually
that.
pull 2
Burnley
points.
doesn't have the same. Yeah, Burnley's defense is not what it was in the championship for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
And I don't think they're offering enough up front. I mean, Burnley on the season, they're only scoring. I mean, they're negative 15 on goal difference. They've only scored 19 goals.
Yeah.
I mean, Nottingham, Wolves.
I mean
That's it.
I mean I mean, Everton's only scored 18 goals, you know?
Have you really?
Yeah.
Oh, but but you guys have only let in 20. I mean,
I know. Defensively, we're great. It's
that's
just, we can't score, you know?
no, no. Hopefully that changes this. You'll get you'll at least get a 2-0 win. I mean, you're back
Yeah.
even on goal difference.
Yeah.
So,
So Man
hmm.
U, did you get a chance to it was at 10:30, right?
It was at
Yesterday?
10:30, so I turned my phone off, listened to a great sermon, and was all joyful, all happy. So I'm gonna go home and watch this game, not turn my phone on. I should have just gone and touched grass somewhere else.
Good. So
Um, uh, talk about a team that just Aston Villa did nothing that game.
yeah,
And listen, anybody talking about it, I guarantee they offered nothing. And then all of a sudden, because of two great goals by Rodgers, and they were great goals, they win 2-1. Biggest issue is we're already down Ahmad, Mazraoui, and Mbumo because of AFCON. Harry Maguire's hurt, Delict is hurt, and you just had Bruno, who never gets hurt. Look at that man's record. He
yeah,
never misses matches. And he went to get a ball. Right when he receives it, you see him grab his hamstring and put his hand up and kick the ball out. It was like the 39th minute, and he played till half. And like he walked and like trotted around and
yeah.
barely
So
did very
you're
much. And then he's out. And like, and Kobe Mainu has a calf injury. He should have started. So that hits him pretty hard. If there was a cool thing that happened, Shea Lacey, he played his debut into the team. And then also Jack Fletcher, one of the twin sons of Darren Fletcher, was really cool to see. They've grown up actually at Man City's academy, and
okay.
then 2 years ago, they got Darren brought him over here, and so good twin kids. He looks good. You put them in a game where they have to go get the win. I'd much rather than play a game where we're up 3-0 and like, hey, go
Yeah,
just enjoy yourself. Let's just relax. The tensions. You're not at Villa. It's there's good to be had. I don't blame the keeper on those 2 goals. Our goal was good. Cunha he's got his third goal contribution in 3 matches, so he's on form. Just frustrating. It's again, you're dropping points. You keep every week. It's like, hey, you win the game, we're in top 4. You win the
yeah,
game, you're top 4. You win the game,
yeah,
top 4, and that's 4 weeks straight, and we're still not top 4.
yeah. And
So
yeah. I mean, so that was this was your what was your last loss before this game?
it's been a minute. Our run of form has been kind of poor. So United drew versus Bournemouth last week, and then the last loss was. I just gotta go back and look. West Ham draw, Palace won. Oh,
Oh,
you
you
guys,
lost to
Everton.
Everton.
Yep.
Yeah,
I mean, it's literally it's you beat Liverpool, you beat Brighton, draw
yeah,
to Forest, who was poor, draw to Tottenham, who've been poor, lose to Everton, who have not been in a good state of scoring, and they end up
yeah.
you were down a man. You you end up beating Crystal Palace, which still looks like a really good score. You
Yeah.
draw to West Ham, you beat Wolves, you draw Bournemouth. I mean,
The Bournemouth the Bournemouth one, because that was we didn't get them on the last pod, right? Because that was a Monday night game.
that was a
Oh, that
Monday
was a
night
Monday
game.
night.
Yeah, so actually that was definitely this pod.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so I mean, so
full
that one was
fours.
yeah. Like, what happened with that? Like 4-4? That's insane.
Yeah, again, just you have. I commend them for scoring 4 goals, but the 4 goals they gave up, you're like, guys, like it just I don't know because it's not formation. Ruben has been changing formation. I just don't think, our two center backs right now are Aiden Heaven, who's a young lad we picked up from Arsenal, and Lenny Yoro. They're both like 18 and 19. So you're putting them in situations there's
Yeah,
not really a
they're young.
senior
They're
center back.
yeah,
Yes. Um, I, I still believe if you upgrade Delo, if you upgrade Ugarte, that alone I think changes the squad. Because Casemiro's gone. Casemiro's
yeah,
gone next year, unless he takes a massive pay cut. And so I just there's moments this team can be so good, but also we know this team finished 15th last year. The worst the worst in my lifetime they've ever played. Maybe
yeah,
90, maybe 90, 91. But looking back, Premier League wise, they've never done this. And now it's like, well, if they're being projected to win 7 or 8 or be 7th or 8th, you're going to do this. You're going to have a run of not winning games and not losing games. You're going to have a run of losing to teams you shouldn't lose to. And
right.
so, we play Newcastle next. That has me a little worried, especially if Bruno's out for an extended period and all of a sudden we're playing with guys who are playing without guys from AFCON.
Yeah.
This is a stretch.
Well,
We're
that's the
literally
thing
the
with
toughest stretch.
yeah, yeah. That's the thing too with Everton too is like we're missing guys for Afcon too. So you know,
2 players who start for you guys.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So I mean it's a tough little stretch, right here. So
Yep.
yeah,
Yep. You just got to hope you get it into January as unscathed as possible.
yeah,
So that's the hope. But the standings are actually kind of cool as of right now. So Arsenal at the moment are leading the league right now. They're still first place. They took that back from City. They were actually
yeah.
they were City had taken the
City
lead
won.
because they
Yeah.
played early on. Yep, yep.
Once again,
But I
Holland,
mean,
dude, Holland is just so good.
I
Like
know.
it makes me so mad.
I don't like at some point. I'm like, when is he going to go to like Barcelona or Real Madrid? Like, when are they
Yeah.
going to
When
buy
are
him?
they going to
Like,
pay?
just
Yeah. When are they going to
go.
pay to?
Seriously.
That's usually what they
Um,
do, right? They wait till some guy just starts dominating and then go
yep,
get him.
yep. But really, I mean, so you have 10 points to separate Arsenal to Chelsea. So that's a big ask.
Yeah.
But
For the top four. Yeah. Going from first to third to fourth is 10 points.
yep, actually fifth. I guess Liverpool also has 29
Oh yeah.
points
That's
gross.
true. Yeah.
But you have City that are only 2 points off at 37, and then you have Villa who's a point off at 36. Like, is Villa in a title race? Really?
Man.
Which would be hilarious. Would like okay.
So
Arsenal, that fan base kicked Emery out. Like Emery had Arsenal in a much better place,
yeah.
and they just didn't like it, so he got booted. How amazing would it be if Arsenal lose the title to Villa and Emery this year?
That'd be pretty fun. Would that be a so like the year that Leicester won? That was just out of nowhere.
So the Leicester team this year would probably be something like
Like Sunderland, because Sunderland was relegated last year,
probably,
right?
probably. So yeah, Sunderland probably. I was looking even farther, but I was looking farther down the list. I forgot Sunderland's up there. Yeah, Sunderland would
Yeah.
probably be if they won the league. That would be the next Leicester. This is probably just like they're not top six, every year. But I mean, they have history. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they've won the leagues. They've won the league in 50s, 60s, 70s, like early times, not now.
Like
I actually
Everton.
think yes. Uh, Aston Villa um, uh, titles. Um, Aston Villa 7 English titles, 7 FA Cups, 5 League Cups, and in 1982, Aston Villa has a European Cup, Champions League.
Okay. Okay.
They
There we
have
go.
one more than
There we
Arsenal.
go. Yeah, right.
It's pretty crazy. Yeah. So historically, they've been a better squad. It's just over the years they haven't been. Um, and now Emery really has done a lot with that group
Yeah.
for sure.
Well, that's fun. Yeah.
So
Well, cool.
o- after the holiday fixtures, we'll kind of all it'll all the dust will start settling and start seeing where we're like within a couple places
Yeah.
of where we'll probably be at the end of the year.
Because what we are, let's see.
Match to 18,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, 18. Yep, 18 to 38. So not quite halfway through, but after the holidays, we'll be there.
Yep.
I guess after
Yep.
next game, yeah, the next two games will be halfway
Hmm.
halfway through the season. So
Yep. Yep. So it should be good. It'll be interesting to see where everything kind of lands in the next few weeks.
yeah,
So
cool. So who does Chelsea? Oh, Chelsea's playing at
mm,
Villa.
yep, that would be a big game because
Yeah,
that could either again you're now basically it'll be a top three
yeah, yeah.
and
So
then
battle
you'll be
between those
fighting
two. Yeah,
for yep. So which part of me kind of I mean for our sake we need Villa to win. And then y'all three battle up there, and then it'll be Chelsea, Liverpool, Sunderland, United. Again, I fully believe if Everton wins a couple games in a row, they're now there. So now you have 5 to 7 teams fighting for the one Champions League spot, maybe two, depends on how things land,
yeah.
and then the rest of Europa and Conference.
Well, I mean, if you look at from, really from 15. Well, if you want to make it tight, so all the way down from Newcastle's at 23 to Chelsea at 29. I mean, you're you know, two wins away from, having a big swing there, on all those teams.
Six
So
6 points separate fourth from 11th.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's
So
that's That's fun. That's when the Premier League really is like, oh, this like one game
yeah,
just drastically switches you. Oh, hey, something just happened. You're gone. Yeah, your recording actually is gone now. For those of you that are still on, I just lost Steven.
you got me.
Yeah, there we go.
I don't
Go
know.
to Riverside, like Steven's gone.
Well, I started getting a spam call and it just kicked me off or something. I don't know what was going on. Um,
Fun.
but yeah, it's actually so all the way down to Brentford is at 23 points at 12th. So yeah, I mean, you're looking at a bunch of teams that are, at least within play of being in, the top 10 to top 4, with a couple games and everything. So yeah, it looks like to be a fun, remainder of the season going on. So
It'll be neat. It'll be really neat. And the way this year's kind of weird. Usually there's every game's a Boxing Day match, but because Christmas falls the way it does, there's only one game on Boxing Day, and that's United, Newcastle. So, and then everyone else on the weekend. You guys
okay,
play at 11:30, and Chelsea play at 9. So,
yeah,
should be a fun weekend for sure. But
definitely. Yeah, looking forward to it. Yeah, we got some good matches coming up, and yeah, hopefully we can all get some W's in there, get some extra points on there. We'll see.
please, awesome.
Everton's just gotta score some goals, I mean, gosh.
Seriously, just get here it is. Here's the 3 or 4 goals. 3 or 4-0 right now versus Burnley. Get you a positive goal differential.
So
Goal differential.
I would be blown away if that happened. I don't believe we can score 4 goals.
Oh, that'd be awesome. Maybe a fun game for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah. So,
All right.
well, cool.
That it?
Yeah, I think
That's it
that's
for
it.
me.
I don't think we have anything else, right?
Mm-mm. We're
So,
golden.
well, cool.
Cool.
Well, yeah, everybody have a Merry Christmas. Make sure you
Merry Christmas.
follow us, like us, and subscribe. Catch us on the Twitters and the Instagrams. The Facebook. I'm on Facebook. I don't know who else is. I just post pictures. I just post pictures of the kids and videos of the awesome, OU atmosphere that we got going on. So, it's I'm trying to think of what it is for, like, looking at OU. It's officially softball and gymnastics season, right?
Yeah, we'll definitely hit some of those gymnastics games,
Yeah,
gymnastics matches. Those
yeah,
are great.
got that to look forward to.
Those are
So,
great. Yeah,
so well, cool guys.
that'd
Yeah,
be fun.
I guess we're done. So, yeah, thanks for joining us.
Like,
Yeah,
subscribe, comment, share,
have
YouTube,
have a Merry Christmas.
everything.
We'll catch you. We'll try and catch you before the new year. Um, yeah, we don't have an OU game to talk about, but we'll have a couple good good matches to talk about, and some other sports that we got coming up. So awesome.
Absolutely. Thanks, guys.
Thanks. Have a good one.
Bye.